He'll start the return inside the spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Utah's offense will get first crack at it here. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam and mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive. You want to press and you play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to dominate.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
The Utes are on the move. From the gun, the give, looking for room.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. Got all they needed for the 1st down, and then he gets down on the slide. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback adapting. Slings it downfield. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24. This offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Utes come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. So UCF's offense will go to work for the 1st time. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Secures it at the 30. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got his man on the right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Utes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Just laid him a little too far across the sidelines. Couldn't make the catch in bounds. It's incomplete. The Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Setting up the screen. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Utes.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be
fucking amen.
Perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack.
Yeah, well, you want to be
Looking
here.
to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times, that's a bigger strike
What
zone with a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the nice
I don't care about your hair, man.
by this defense.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
I don't care about your hair. Left line,
This
so
offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up.
still went up in the rounds.
And the Utes can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Getting out the box.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard
Touch
line.
thing, look your way to pitch.
They've picked up a couple of 1st downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the
Look
47.
at how shitty your attitude is,
Looking
dude.
downfield on 1st down. It's complete to the left. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Oh, you don't have to get on,
In a
man.
good
I'm not
spot
mad.
here with 2nd and short.
But
This time they'll go to the running game. Creates a little space.
you wondering why you ending up on the 13.
This offense with a big play.
You got the answers.
33. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on
I just
1st
want to know
down.
when you're going to figure it out.
Take a shot at this DB. Touchdown, Utah! Made the grab and then did the
Yeah.
rest himself, and they put points on the
I'm going to
board.
clap up the head. You went over 2 to start the game. I've always told you.
Scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And here comes the punt team. Makes a catch at the 10. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Utah has a back on the offense coming onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play call.
He's got it on the left. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same before shooting it down.
He's into the open down the middle. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Utes! No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance, you're not going to get the first down. I think you just keep your points. This could turn out to be... And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got a man. It's Myers. And they pick up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The Utes are in the hurry-up. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get the first through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Time to take a shot. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll trim the deficit to 15. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. And some room to work. There he goes. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Utes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Going for it all. And good coverage even better hands on that shot to the end zone.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot.
Might be changing the route. On third down, he drops to throw. Snags it! Touchdown, Utah! And the beat down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They'll start this drive with a pass. Going downfield for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll go right back to the run. Got enough for the 1st. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going to let it go. Intercepted deep in his own end. Looking for more room. Lowers those pads. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Complete to start this drive. Nice gain on that play. But to the air on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. Turning it on. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Utes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the 1st down here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to get behind the defense. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Throws for the tight end. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. As a result now, 4th down.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Leaves it with the running back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Utes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They stop him full, maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's third down for their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. All kinds of room to the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. He might want another play. Motion from the wide receiver. Going right to work up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Makes the grab, it's Myers. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Utes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looking downfield on first down. And makes the grab in the end zone. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.